Consistency isn't a trait. It's a skill set, and we all must build it. It beats tactics, talent, motivation. And in this video, I'm going to answer 2 of the questions I've been asked the most, and I'm going to give you 3 plug-in recipes that you can use to become more consistent. And I use them because they're super simple, and for the majority of my life, consistency wasn't one of those traits that, 1, I was focused on building, but 2, that I thought was possible for myself. So the first question that I get asked the most, and maybe you've asked this, is what do I do when motivation dies or life gets chaotic? Guess what? Motivation is always going to die. It's an emotion, so it comes and goes. In life, well, if you live in the same reality that I live in 2026, life is pretty chaotic all the time on the outside world. But we control what's on our inside world. We control the inputs that we eat, that we drink, the content that we watch. We can control a lot of the people that we hang around with, what we listen to, what we read. And when we control these things in the right environments, then we give it the right inputs, then we get the right outputs. But it comes down to, you got to do it consistently. So what do you do when it fails? Well, you have to have a baseline. You have to know, okay, these are my non-negotiables today that I'm going to get done no matter how I feel. Unless I'm dying and I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to get these non-negotiables done, because then at least I know I took a step forwards. So sums that up, pretty basic. The next question is, how do I stay consistent without burning out or quitting after a strong start? Burnout is in most people's heads. I work out every single day. I go to the gym every single day. And I have now been building a routine that I do 7 days a week, because I've gotten past this whole identity of Monday starts the week and then Saturday starts the weekend. And it's, I hate Mondays and thank God it's Friday and happy Friday Eve and Monday 2.0 and all this BS for people to justify the actions that they should take based on the day of the week that is. If you have a goal and you have a game plan to achieve that goal and you have actionable steps that you know need to be taken, then what relevance does the day of the week have on anything? It's how much time am I investing every day into the progress of achieving my goal. So do a little bit every day consistently and let the momentum compound versus doing a lot one day and then taking 3 days off and then doing a lot for one more day and then taking 3 days off. I would rather work 360 days out of the year, because we're not perfect. We're going to have fall off days, but work most of the year doing nugget by nugget by nugget by nugget and stacking and compounding and seeing it build versus going all out. And this is the same way with anything. If you're in the gym and you go all out and you hurt yourself and you can't walk the next day, well, I mean, yeah, you really broke down your muscles, but you're not serving yourself long term. Most people are worried about instant gratification. They want the reward right now versus putting in the work right now to have the reward long term. So hope that wrapped that up. Now I'm going to move right into 3 copyable moves. These are super simple. Take them with you, implement them over the next week. Break everything down to a 7-day structure. And it doesn't matter what day you're watching this, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like I just said, the day of the week doesn't matter. Write it down and say, okay, today is day 1. Or if you're watching at night, tomorrow morning is day 1. In the next 7 days, I'm going to execute here. So the minimum standard, the non-negotiable floor. This is the baseline. This is pick the smallest version of the habit that still counts as a win, right? Rule, you can miss the ideal, but do not miss the floor. So we're not striving for perfection. We're striving for progress. We're striving for putting in the reps. You can't become a home run hitter unless you step up to the bat and swing. Step up to the plate and swing, right? You can't become a professional in any sport unless you show up. This is why Michael Jordan started every practice with chest practices. or chess passes, the basics. Implementing the basics consistently builds perfection. And an example of that is sitting down and doing 10 minutes of journaling of your day, of your thoughts, your goals, 15-minute walk. If you're building a business, doing 5 outreaches or follow-ups, doing something that is the non-negotiable. If these get done, they're going to stack. And by the end of the week, I'm going to see how much progress I've put in, right? And then you can start predicting. If I did this in a week and I did this in a month, how much can I do in 6 months? How much can I do in a year? How much can I do in 5 years? The next one is the 2-day rule. And this is really a really good one. Never miss twice. We're human beings. We're going to have off days. We're going to have bad days. But if you fall off and you do have a day that when you go to bed, you're just like, damn, I really tanked today. Just realize that tomorrow is a new day. Don't wake up with the thought that, damn, yesterday sucked. And well, now it's Friday. I've blown this week because Thursday wasn't a good day. So I'll get started fresh on Monday. No, Friday is day one again. And then start building that streak all over again. See how long you can build the streak. The longer you build the streak, this is why the program 75 Hard is so powerful, because the longer you build a day-to-day streak, you don't want to give the streak up. When you hit day 20, day 40, day 66, you're like, I'm gonna do whatever I can do just to get this done. But if you fail, start over tomorrow. And the last one is having a scorecard. Having a place that you track everything that you're doing, or you track the one goal, whether it's you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to launch a business, or you're trying to improve some aspect of your life, because that's what this is all about. Seeking personal excellence is about striving for a better version of your life little by little. So 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, you can look back and see undeniably how much your life has improved. So have a scorecard and then have a reset protocol, where if you fall off and you get in your head, or life happens, something hard happens, you get hurt, you break a bone, you're out for a while, you can't train, get laid off at your job, car breaks down, car accident, have a reset protocol where you don't fall in the trap of weeks and months, years go by where there's no progress, there's actually a decline. Getting unhealthier, getting more into debt, getting more into negative thoughts, more into bad habits. And then time is not stopping for any of us. We must take action. The future is in our imagination. It's created through our visualization, through our thoughts, through everything that we want to achieve, which is great. We need to have a direction, but all we have is right now. All we have is what we're working on now, with the intent of building for the future and learning from the past. So take these. If you got any other questions, drop them down in the comments, but take these 3 copyable tools and go out and plug them in for yourself, because nobody's coming to do the work for you. It's up to you just as much as it's up to me, which is why I am pushing myself to learn more, implement even more, so that I can get feedback and figure out exactly what I need to do to become the person that I need to become so I can have the life that I want. And in the journey, I'm going to help you out so you can grow, because I believe the ripple effect starts with each and every single one of us. So we all need to get better so we can make the world, our country better. It starts with the individual. It starts with us, the people, and we're going to move mountains together. So go out there, be relentless, chase your own personal excellence. I'll chat with you here on the next video. Later for now.